Hi again everyone, it's me Genera, your physical therapist YouTuber, and I'm finally back with another video after 2 weeks. And this one will be all about those who are about to start their training today, March 22, and to batch 58, tentatively around April 5. So yeah, this one is for you so that you will know what are the expectations, what are the tips that I can give you so that you can survive along the way. So just an FYI, the training is not really easy. It will be very intensive. It will be draining, but all worth it. So I've always told you that one sa mga past vlogs ko. So some of you are also familiar that the training will last around 1 to 2 months. But after that 1 to 2 months, you will be deployed na. So, unlike me, wala akong Livescribe. So, mas mabilis akong na deploy. But that was before. Right now, they're very strict that you have to pass the 2 certification. That is the phone cert and that is the Livescribe. So, I will discuss it later. But yeah, ganun na sila ka-strict ngayon so that whole package na yung i-deploy nila na HVA. So yeah, we will consider that one as well. Other than that, 1 to 2 months, that will be worth it na. Kasi wala ka mang pay that time. Libre naman yung training. It's like other VAs. I know a lot of you are familiar with the trainings. Nasa Facebook yan, nasa ibang platforms yan na nag-offer sila na babayaran mo yung training around 7K, may iba mura lang, pero iba kasi yung trained ka talaga to become a healthcare virtual assistant. So this one is a healthcare virtual assistant. So specified siya na yung i-handle mo ng mga clients are mga doctors, mga professionals, medical professionals. So that is another thing. And here in Hello Rache, that will be for free. So may certifications ka pa, you'll be certified HVA after. And other than that, they have the HVA certification. So just to let you know, this HVA certification is worth $695, and coming from a free training, that will really be worth it. That is why along the training, you should be really good. You should really be focusing. And just to clarify as well, this time it will be full-time. That's why tinatanong nila kung may ties ba kayo sa previous company nyo, kasi hindi na sila tumatanggap kung may ties ka. But they will accept you, pero magsistart ka lang sa training only if tapos ka na sa past na company mo. So dapat nakaalis ka na dun. So if you've decided, just like me, umalis talaga ako sa previous company ko, pero I did my best along the way. So dapat ganun rin kayo. You have to weigh in things para makonsider mo naman talaga kung kaya mo ba talaga to. That is why I made this video, para you will have the idea, okay? This will be very short and detailed as well. So I hope this one will help you guys kung ano yung mga i-expect nyo and what are the things that you should do. And the things that you should have during the training is that you must have a good computer, diba? Required naman yan. The thing is, bakit nila ni-require yan? It's for you. It's for you to have a continuous learning, kasi kung maglalag yan, mahirapan ka, madedelay ka. Tapos yung internet connection, dapat mabilis. Kasi kung mahina yung internet connection mo, syempre, mawawala ka sa lecture or sa mga training, sa mga practices. So, kawawa ka, diba? And, lalo na kapag work na talaga, mas mahihirapan ka. So, dapat maganda na yung setup na computer mo. To those who are planning to invest, kung wala pa talagang sure, I suggest that you borrow muna sa mga kakilala mo. So, ganun dapat, no? Wag masyadong invest kapag wala pa. Pero kung meron ka naman, kung sure ka naman na kaya mo, go ahead. So, pwede naman ganun. Then, other thing, you should always have a good camera and headphones. You don't really have to have this kind of microphone because it catches all the sounds around, if you've heard. And yeah, I have the Jabra Evolve. If you've seen the past vlog that I had, you must have a white background. As you can see, this one is not white because I'm using my ring light and we have the LED lights. That's why violet yung highlight. But you should have a white one. And for the white coat, kung wala kang white coat, you can always wear a blazer na colored. But it would still be better, no, kung white coat kasi you will be working as a healthcare virtual assistant. You can always look for white coats everywhere kung Mercury Drug or Bambang or gusto mo dun sa Forever 21, H&M, depende sa inyo. Pero kung meron naman kayo noon sa laboratories nyo, then you gotta use that, right? You just make use of everything. Be resourceful. Pero sa mga lalaki, pwede kayong gumamit ng collared shirt. Lalo na if may training kayo with Dr. Carnet, you have to be very presentable. Ganon siya. So let's first talk about the phone certification. So phone certification is good to those who already have an experience in BPO because they already know how to handle calls. But other than that, if you were like me, I only had the clinical setting, the hospital setting. So mahirap sa akin na hindi talaga ako magaling kung paano ko mag-handle ng calls. But open notes naman sa exam, guys. So dapat marunong kayo sa scripts. But to those who are fresh graduates, I know you guys are very creative. I know you guys are very competitive. So, madali lang yan sa inyo. Okay? During the training, you will be taught naman sa protocol. So, the protocols should be memorized on how you handle it. Say, for example, yung patient, very irate siya. Tas new patient pala siya. So, dapat ma-handle mo siya ng maayos to explain na dapat ganito yung gawin, ganito, ganyan. So, ganon. So, the things that nahirapan ako was medication refill. Because, you know, guys, I'm a PT and we are not really inclined to medications. So, it was hard for me to do that. Gladly, I have my support buddies who are good in that. Some of them are pharmacists. So, they taught us kung paano ganito, ganyan. So, meron akong support system, mga Bisaya yung support system ko. And meron kaming parang may experience sa BPO, tinuturuan niya kami kung paano mag-handle. So, ganun rin sa inyo, guys. If you want to grow there, you have to have your own support group. But this one is not applicable to all, diba? Some are busy, some are shy. So, what are the other things that you can do? You can make scenarios in your paano mo i-handle yung calls. So, what I can suggest is make your own script. Kung ikaw yung gumawa ng script, much better because it will be easier for you to memorize. So, ganun rin. Depende naman yan, no? It's not for everyone, but that's what I did. Mas madali siya sa akin. Okay? Next issue is that you must be good in navigating the EHR. So we use Practice Fusion. So you should be really good navigating that one. Dapat memorize ka, nakikinig ka talaga. Kung hindi ka naman techie, you can always take down notes. You can always read. We call it Thinkific. We have our Bible there. We usually go there if we don't know the answers, if we don't know how to do this. So, meron yan doon lahat. So, you can just check it out if you don't know how, only if you have time. What I suggest is that you listen carefully, write down everything that you can. And to those who are techie, it will be easier for you guys. Madali na lang. Just memorize everything. Aside from that, the protocols, okay? And the last thing, sa dead air. You know, it's really not nice to have a conversation with dead air. Lalo na kapag may tinatanong ka tas hindi mo masagot, papatayin mo lang yung call or you will pause like very long time. So, dapat magaling kayo mag-handle niyan kasi isa rin yan sa basis paano ka i-grade. So, dapat magaling ka dyan mag-handle. Like, say for example, hindi mo alam yung last na annual physical exam ng patient. So, you will just tell him that, let me just check it on your account and I will get back to you after a minute or two. So, ganun. So, after sabi na yung patient na, okay, nakita mo na yung date ng annual physical exam. So, you just kindly tell the patient that, thank you for waiting, Miss Genera, and I already have your last ganun, ganyan, ganun. So, ganun lang. Dapat, you have to cut it. If you can let them wait, it's better. But you should ask them kindly to wait for you. kasi mahirap na kung may dead air. You can always do that, but don't use it often, okay? So, dapat timing lang rin. To those na ayaw makipag-interact ng ibang tao, you can always make your own ways, diba? As I've told you, you can write down everything. If may mga situation na hindi nyo talaga naintindihan, you can always write it down. And if ever may mga kasama ka na pwedeng sumagot, much better. Or you can always write it down and ask the QAs every time may practice kayo. So you will always have your practices naman. So you don't really have to worry. Just write down everything. Be creative in making situations. Just don't overthink. Kasi yan rin yung problem kung mag-overthink ka. It will be hard. Parang pinapahirapan mo lang yung sarili mo. Simple-simple ng sagot. Hindi mo may sagot na maayos. So, ganun siya guys. Dapat never overthink. And then, make the convo smooth as possible. Okay? Okay, for Livescribe, actually, hindi ako nakasama sa Livescribe guys. Kasi sa batch 54, na-require na sila sa phone cert and Livescribe Certification, which I think is really great because you don't really know kung saan client ka pupunta guys. So, dapat all-in ka na healthcare virtual assistant. But you can always choose but it's not always na yan yung makukuha mo. There are those na admin yung sinign up nila pero may konting scribe, which for me is okay kasi along the way, scribe, master mo yun eh. Malalaman mo na kung ano talaga yung binibigay ni doctor, ganyan. So, start lang siya medyo hard, medyo difficult, but along the way, it will be easier. So, that time, you must invest in good headphones, right? Sa mga admin naman, like me, I'm a medical assistant, so yeah, all around kami dyan sa amin. Wala nga kaming scribe, but we are now trying out prior authorization. So, depende yan sa clinic nyo. So, you must be really good at both. But anyways, go back to Livescribe. If you're a physical therapist like me, ang ibibigay sa'yo na cases will still be about our profession. Only because ide-deploy ka lang sa client na inclined sa profession mo. Let's say, for example, ako, napunta ako sa pain clinic. Pwede ako pumunta sa neuro, pwede ako pumunta sa rheumatologist, pwede ako sa cardiologist, pwede ako sa OT, PT, sports rehab, sports medicine, ganun. Depende, basta in line sa atin. Or let's say, for example, in line sa clinical experience mo. Same to those na mga radtech, dapat syempre ilalagay kayo doon sa mga radiology order, sa mga medtech, ganun, mga laboratory orders. Pero it doesn't happen all the time. But most likely, syempre, kukunin ka ni client because magaling ka dito. So, dapat ganun rin ang expectation mo. But during the Livescribe, yung ibibigay na situation will be all about your profession, related sa profession mo. So, it will not really be hard for you guys. But to those who are nurses, you guys are really great too. A lot of situations. I know all around kayo. But yeah, that will be very easy for you guys. So, I forgot to tell you guys, if ever tapos na kayo mag-Livescribe, mag-phone cert, is deployment na. So, the thing here is you will continue doing training. So, the waiting game is really the hardest part. The phone cert and the Livescribe, I know you can all do it, but the waiting time, you gotta be patient enough to wait for your turn. There will always be a perfect client for you guys. Kasi I would rather wait long, pero perfect yung client ko, mabait sa akin. Tsaka very kind, very patient, marunong mag-consider. So, you have to pray for that. You don't have to rush everything. Ika nga, God has His own timing. So, trust in Him, guys. I will be very honest to you. There are a lot of my friends who are very, very frustrated na waiting. But, nung dumating na yung client nila, they're the happiest. And, I couldn't be more proud kasi yun yung mga gusto nilang mga clients. Let's say, for example, isa kong friend, neuro. Yung isa kong friend, sports med. So, sobrang ganda ng mga client nila. So, yeah, someone out there is ready for you. Wag mo sabihin na, ay, bakit hindi ako pinili kasi ganito ba, ganito, ganyan. Don't ever think that way. Kasi, hello, Rache will be there for you naman, okay? So what I can suggest during the phone cert, you always pray, you always be ready. I know, kakabahan talaga kayo, but you must be confident kasi, as I've told you, you should handle the call smoothly. And don't overthink. If trainable naman kayo, for sure they will consider you, no? Mababait yung QAs doon, so don't really have to worry. I know you guys can do it. And yeah, I think that's all for me today. I will be making videos every week. Kung pwede twice a week, no? Sana marami akong time, but I will do my best to make some. So it will all be more about Chika Chika. So yeah, you can go to my Facebook page. You can visit Genera V. So you can ask me questions there, or you can comment down below. Don't worry, I will be answering you as much as I can. I will be busy at times, but I will answer you. All right. So yeah, that's all for me, and you have a great day, everyone. Bye bye.